At 10 o'clock, a look into maternity care for rural Utahns found some are driving over an hour for treatment. The report, in part by the Utah Department of Health and Human Services, says access to a birthing hospital is more than an hour away for Kane, Wayne, Emery, Daggett, and Rich County residents. Further studies say Utah's maternal health workforce is under-resourced, and they expect it to worsen in coming decades.
Well, today, legendary actor and director Robert Redford died in Provo at the age of 89. Redford wasn't just a fixture in Hollywood, of course. He was vital to the film scene here in Utah.
In the history of Hollywood, few have had a larger impact than Utah's Robert Redford. Some say his career could have filled 3 lives. Redford began acting in the 1960s.
See it tonight, hey?
They're very good. Rising to fame in classics like Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, The Sting, and All the President's Men.
There is no way the White House can control the investigation.
He knocked it out of the park with The Natural. Tested fidelity with his role in Indecent Proposal.
Suppose I were to offer you $1 million for one night with your wife.
Redford also directed a number of popular films and took home the Oscar.
And the winner is Robert Redford
for Best Director in 1980's Ordinary People.
This is my family. If we have problems, then we will solve those problems in the privacy of our own home.
But perhaps he'll be best remembered as founder of the Sundance Film Festival, giving voice to independent filmmakers.
Our job and our role is to create a space and a platform to bring new voices and new ways of seeing the world using independent film to this place. That's it.
For 4 decades, the festival has brought Hollywood to Park City, with thousands of visitors and the biggest names in acting and millions of dollars to Utah's economy.
This is somewhere that, I don't know, like we can kind of share a consciousness that's not industry-based. It really, truly is just about connection.
In 2014, during the festival's 30th anniversary, Redford expressed great pride for what the festival had become in the entertainment industry.
Over 30 years, I think, if you looked at all the people who are now working, who came through with our help, that gives me great pleasure. To me, that's more satisfying than anything.
They said no.
In 2016, President Barack Obama awarded Redford the Presidential Medal of Freedom. That same year, he starred in the remake of Disney's Pete's Dragon, one of the final films of his career.
It looks like a dragon.
He spoke to ABC's Nick Watt about how the movie reminded him of his childhood and his love for stories.
As a kid in not a great neighborhood, a very lower working class, things were kind of grim, and you look for things that would lift you out of that, and so it was fairy tales.
2 years later, Redford would announce his retirement from acting and began stepping back from the spotlight, leaving a foundation behind for future filmmakers to become their own Sundance Kid.
And tonight we spoke with the director of the Utah Film Commission. That's the group tasked with fostering filmmaking here in the Beehive State. We asked about Redford's legacy, how the commission is honoring his memory. Well, Virginia Pierce tells us that Redford's over 40-year presence in the state has left an impact larger than any organization or single person could. And as a result of Redford, she says, we now have a creative economy growing out of his legacy.
The work that we do at the Film Commission, I hope, is continuing on his view and vision for film. The work we're doing to encourage emerging filmmakers to tell their story and to bring new productions into Utah to show off these landscapes that he loved so much, I hope will make him proud into the future.
The Film Commission says because of their work, half of Utah's film permits take place in rural counties near where Redford's Utah films were shot.